Hey everybody, what the dang heck, alright? Where it's
Oh boy.
it's the Valleycast.
You don't have to do the intro.
Why don't you shut the fuck up and let me... No, it's
We're
okay.
off to a good start.
Listen, I got it.
Don't feel like watching movies, so I'll watch people guess them instead. I don't know how it goes, I think it starts with your show. Wanna laugh,
I got it. Hey guys, welcome to the freaking...
All right, one more time.
Shut up! I got it.
Just no one.
Stop interrupting me. I can do this.
Some people don't.
You don't have to clap. I clapped already.
Somebody don't appreciate like profanity right out of the gate, or even like
It is aggressive.
next door neighbors to them. So just one more time. Just one more time. Just one more time.
One more time.
Hey, baby boys and baby girls. I'm a bunny that loves hugs. Welcome to the Valleycast.
And if you're offended, I get it.
I get it. Yeah, I mean to all you bunnies out there that he.
I just don't like...
condescended.
I'm not a big fan of censorship, and that's today's topic on the show, guys. Welcome to the Valleycast. You know, we're rocketing into the summer.
That's my favorite Bryan Adams song.
Or who's the guy that does "Keep on Rocking"? Neil Young.
Neil Young.
That's a good Neil Young song. Rocketing into the summer. And we're rocketing it. No, that's not a good Neil Young.
Anyways, welcome to I think podcast 3 or 4. Back in the office. We're here. We're in person. We can feel each other emotionally and physically more so than usual. Yeah, bam, movie
It's
game.
nice. It's nice. It's good to be in the room with you boys.
I have something to talk about when you guys are ready to dive in.
Here we go.
Okay,
movie
but wait,
game.
I'd like to, before you even talk about the movie game, I just want to relish a little bit in us being in the same room together, if that's okay.
Oh yes. What do you?
I just think it's good, man. It's real good, you know? Because the pandemic kept a lot of people kind of like isolated and away from people, and they're trying to be kind, and they're trying to be healthy and happy. But, you know, I think as humans, as social beings, as creatures of social
beings.
I think that we need it. We need the so-called energies of having physical people in the room, and we need the face-to-face communication. I think it's really important for us as a species, and the fact that we're in the same room doing that right now is just like a million times yes.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It still feels weird. It's amazing how long.
Well, yeah,
it was.
it feels weird.
It's
but-
amazing. We're now taking. I don't take it for granted is the wrong phrase, but we're now forgetting how long it really was.
I was thinking about that yesterday. It feels absolutely like I blinked and now I'm just old. Like I significantly aged.
Yeah.
I went from like 32
everybody
to 34
aged.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh, you had a double pandemic birth. You're a double panny birthday.
kind of, yeah. I mean, February nothing
Yeah.
was really open.
Kinda
So,
What? Wait, but yeah, okay.
well,
'Cause
I mean, it was just a long time.
Yeah.
how much do I owe you?
About $45.
45. Jesus.
That's with interest.
Can I
That's
give
with
you?
interest, yeah.
That's it.
Can I give you 50?
I don't understand why you couldn't have paid him earlier.
I can
And then, do
Venmo
have a
you for 5. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Here, I actually have a $50 bill.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh
man.
wow.
Wow.
So I
That's
had
really
3
neat.
birthdays.
Anyway,
Steve,
AMC is
I
going
had
up,
3
so we're
birthdays.
all feeling
We're
pretty
fine. Going to the moon, apes together, strong.
Yes, that's right. Diamond hands. Get out of here, you paper hands. All right. So, yeah, it feels good to be in the same room. Anyway, sorry for railroading whatever you were going to say about the movie.
I was just gonna say it's still there. We just dropped movie game with a bunch of fun people in it. Love them all so much. So go watch that and go pre-order it on bit.ly.com/movie. And Elliot has a topic today.
I do have a topic, guys.
Yes! Oh, hell yeah.
Pretty
It's not
exciting.
censorship?
Well, no.
It is censorship, actually, in a way.
No, I can swear now. We're just talking
Oh,
about
sorry.
the beginning of the podcast. Is all I was saying. Just aggressive. But now you can swear. You want to just do a run?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, fuck him.
There you go.
Fuck it up. Fuck it.
That's what Porky says.
Love that.
You just negated our meager earnings on this podcast.
I'm testing the algorithm. All right, what's your topic, Elliot?
June 3rd, 2021. This is a New York Times article, guys. U.S. finds no evidence of alien technology in flying objects. Brand new, but can't rule it out either. A new report concedes.
Okay.
Yep.
Gee, fuck you.
That's what.
Listen,
that article?
listen.
What's that? Who
Listen.
wrote that?
Let me
Where's that from?
explain. Let me explain the whole thing here. All right, there's a lot going on here.
Wait,
all
hold
right,
on, before
and
you do.
I want to be able to get through at least a little bit of this.
Real quick question, just for context, before you start. Is this the thing that they said, we're going to tell you more about them in June? Is this that article?
There's a little bit of
Okay.
this. That's what they're saying. I think that's what it is. All right. A new report concedes that much about the observed phenomena remains difficult to explain, including their acceleration as well as ability to change direction and submerge. American intelligence
And not take a good picture.
American intelligence officials have found no evidence that aerial phenomena witnessed by Navy pilots in recent years are alien spacecraft. So I got something to say about that. But they still cannot explain the unusual movements that have mystified scientists in the military. Got something to say about that. According to senior administration officials briefed on the findings of a highly anticipated government report. So this is briefings, I guess. A report determines that a vast majority.
I'm just buckled up. I
Get ready.
I am
going to
in
the moon.
listening mode.
And
right
it is
now.
about censorship because they're going to redact it and all that stuff. The report determines that a vast majority of more than 120 incidents over the past 2 decades did not originate from any American military or other advanced U.S. government technology, the official said. That part's crazy. That determination would appear to eliminate the possibility that Navy pilots who reported seeing unexplained aircraft might have encountered programs the government meant to keep secret. But that is about the only conclusive finding in the classified intelligence report, the official said. And while a forthcoming unclassified version, expected to be released to Congress by June 25th, will present few other firm conclusions, senior officials briefed on the intelligence conceded that the very ambiguity of the findings meant the government could not definitively rule out theories that the phenomena observed by military pilots might actually be alien spacecraft. Americans' long-running fascination with UFOs has intensified in recent weeks in anticipation of the release of the government report. Former President Barack Obama was like, yeah, they're out there.
Fucking
That's
UFOs
crazy.
are cool, dog.
The
Wait,
report
really? Obama said that?
Yeah, he said there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are, and we don't know exactly what they are, end quote. The report concedes that much about the observed phenomena remains difficult to explain, including their acceleration as well as ability to change direction and submerge. One possible explanation that the phenomena could be weather balloons or other research balloons does not hold up in all cases. I ain't never seen a balloon move like that myself, the official said, because of changes in wind speed at the times of said interactions.
Wait a minute. What about swamp gas?
The final report will also include a classified annex, the official said. While the annex will not contain any evidence concluding that the phenomena are alien spacecraft, the officials acknowledged that the fact that it would remain off limits to the public was likely to continue to fuel speculation that the government had secret data about alien visitations to Earth. So, there's more to it, but I don't want to read the whole article.
It sounds like a long-winded way of saying, like, we don't know, but we're very prepared to weaponize the fear when we can.
When we
Or-
need it. When we need
that's
to.
what I
here's,
feel like.
Here's what I'm reading people saying. They're saying, which this is weird. One, that they're admitting that whatever this is not ours. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Point number one.
That would be the
that one's
weaponization
less
of fear that I'm
crazy to
talking
me
about.
for some reason.
Because they also say in the article that it could be potentially China or Russia. So from a military perspective, to publicly
not
say
France.
a country that could potentially be an adversary, not France, a country that could be an adversary, they are saying basically there's a chance that they have technology that's hundreds of years ahead of ours, which would be crazy because it's flying around in our airspace.
And how
So
would we not
why would
know
they say,
that in some ways?
Exactly.
Like some
Why would not-
testings would have come out.
and this is like for the past 15 years. So they're saying like 15 years ago, China and or Russia had some kind of technology that is like eons above what we have. So, and also how
Probably the next iteration of the Super Nintendo.
that's what I'm saying. It's the next, it's the PS6. The Tic Tac. And then also,
Wait, what's your opinion on
how
that?
would they know? Well, how would they know that it's not? How would they know that it is alien spacecraft? Like, how would you?
They don't know. That's what
exactly.
they're saying.
But would it have like an alien logo on it, or would it say this is an alien? They wouldn't do that. They would.
But they're not. But they're not saying
They're not that
aliens.
tacky. Aliens aren't tacky.
But they're saying it might not, or it might be aliens too. They don't know. Wow. They have no idea what
and
it is.
also, this
But
is just the first report. We've got a big one coming on
Is
the
what they
25th.
say.
Anybody want this?
With a classified annex.
But
yeah,
it's
I
all
do. Actually,
ambiguous.
you want
There's
to?
nothing there.
I'll give you $50
There's
bucks
really
for
nothing there.
You wanna give me, I'll give you $50
Yeah,
bucks.
actually,
They're fueling.
yeah,
Here
you go.
just-
Hey, guys, I'm a little short on cash today. I'm right here.
Hey, I got children.
Be
Yeah,
sensitive.
maybe you
you
could
guys,
just-
your jokes are
We
funny.
flashing around
can I
one
get
$50
some
bill.
Fucking macaroni and cheese
It
for
is
my kids.
a $50 bill is like an intense thing.
It really
Yeah.
is. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Anything
It's
over a
scary to
20.
have.
I didn't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
It's
over a
just-
20 is like a punch to the face.
Yeah, I kind of like to live on the edge, you know. I like to keep a 50 in my wallet because it feels dangerous.
It does. Yeah.
It
Good
is
for you.
dangerous because there's a 37% chance you try to buy something with it, and they're like, "What the? No, we don't have change for that." And
Yeah.
then you have to go
Right.
to a fucking ATM
Right,
and get
right.
those normal 20s.
But it's not really for that. It's more for the
having a $50 bill.
Yeah, just knowing.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so to me,
It's like dudes who carry around a condom in their wallet.
Right. It's the classier version of keeping a condom in your
Yeah.
condom that is a $50 bill. All right. If this is our first strike, I swear to God.
This would be our first strike?
We haven't got a strike. We got a lot of people taking money from us.
I guarantee you could barely hear it in the recording.
All right.
I guarantee you might not even hear it at all.
Ambiguous reporting. Like, it doesn't matter. They're just like, whatever. But I do think it's very interesting. Let me put my little conspiracy pants.
I love it.
They're
Now
not
put on
very
your conspiracy
thick.
pants,
I'll put
yeah.
them on. The problem with the government, especially with where we're at right now as a society and the world and other governments, is that they're going to look to whatever means that they can take information and turn it into power. And the two things that they released were, hey, be scared that other nations could have this thing that we don't have, or be scared that it's aliens. Don't be
And here we
fascinated.
go. Joe's going on about how we can't trust the government again.
Be scared.
It's the same thing.
It's just
every week
over
with
and
it.
over and
That's all I'm
over
saying.
again. They're not looking
all I'm
out for
saying.
us. It's like
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's all I'm saying.
I think you're right.
There's no
a chance.
positive, like, anything. Like, this is fascinating. Like, nothing. It's all fear. It's all fear-based.
It's an interesting move to go, we don't know, it might not be, and it might be. I don't know how they would prove to people in a report that it is. I think people would be like, the moment you go, we've proved it is alien spacecraft, everyone will go, well, you need to now prove it to us, because I wouldn't believe that.
No.
I would be like, no
No,
way
no,
that it's
no.
alien spacecraft.
Yeah, maybe
it's
they're
something
just-
else, and you're hiding behind it being alien spacecraft because we have some kind of technology or someone else has some kind of technology, and all the military and intelligence people would be freaking out if there was actually some kind of advanced technology that another country was just toying with us with
but
for 15 years.
it also feels like, you know, like I think them being like we don't know is enough for me. I'm sorry.
I'll
I just don't
take
want
it.
I don't want to hit it and ruin your computer. God damn it. Look, your cynical, mean looks paired with your
With the Looney Tunes music.
paired with your like, okay, I'm just joking. It's really off-putting right now.
Yeah, I'm on a roller coaster right now, Joe.
I'm like, I don't know. You want to switch spots, Elliot?
No, everything's gonna be okay.
I just
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
wanna
okay,
ruin
I'm
your
okay.
computer.
I think, like, you know, if they don't know, them saying that it could be aliens, we're not sure, to me means that that's enough for me.
I'll take it too.
Like, that's enough for me right now.
I don't even want to know. I'm having fun.
But like, so let's say they
wanna
know
know.
for sure.
You want to know?
But here's the thing, Elliot. Even if they know for sure, it sounds like they don't really know anything. Like, and maybe they do. They just don't want to share it with us. But if they had some kind of information that a PR team could spin into information within the interests of the human, you know, mind, like if they could spin whatever they know into a PR thing that people could understand, then they'd probably say, here, aliens exist.
I have another
Maybe.
thought. All right, let me take my cynical pants off and I'll put on my just like, okay, normal pants, normal alien talk pants, right?
These are your cynical pants, your
That's my-
conspiracy
that was
pants,
you
or your
putting-
normal.
Is that pulling them up?
Yeah.
Pulling them. Whoop. Okay, so here's the other crazy thing that's been going on with all this alien talk, right? It's because of the news cycle and because of our human brains and how they've also been morphed and evolved over the last 15 years of just constant news cycle.
Prove it.
God damn it, Steve.
I'm sorry.
Steve's gonna jump out the window and leave a Steve-shaped hole in the glass.
Yes, and you're gonna hear this come out of my ass.
So let's say there is just a little bit of worry for society at large from our upper-ups and our government overlords, and they're just like, we can't just release that we know all this because people will freak the fuck out. Like, this changes religions.
Exactly.
This,
That's where I think the right- I
society
think that's
could
it.
crumble a little bit. But maybe now that they're like, nobody gives a fuck about anything 2 days after it happens, guys. Maybe this is when we start talking about
I know,
aliens
maybe-
and release it because nobody seems to
No one
give
cares.
a fuck.
But
No
they're
one cares.
doing. I think they're doing that. I think they're actually doing
that's what they're
that.
doing.
I think they're
Soft disclosure is
Yeah,
the term.
soft disclosure. Because even them preparing us for another one is like us giving us
Priming.
time to process this first one. You know, like,
But that's the thing. We don't process anything anymore. We see it. We have
Right,
a visceral reaction,
but-
and then we move on to the next thing.
right, collectively. But there are people, and I think ultimately the people that matter more in the grand scheme of like the evolution of humanity are the people that look at things like that and have interest in it and become a part of it and make it something that they're interested in. Like,
It's like a hobby / religion.
like it's almost like fucking Darwinism, right? Like we lose the people that kind of can't hang, right? The people that can't like.
That's what he said verbatim.
All
And
the
then-
people that can't hang with alien tech are just going to drop off.
That's
like,
that's
I'm
page
just saying-
42 of On the Origin of Species.
This is what I'm
we
saying.
lose the people who can't hang.
For people in the United
Rest
States,
people be-
for people in the United States, and sure, the world. Excuse me.
Pardon
This
me,
is
world.
very interesting, and we should be more interested in it because no matter what, we're seeing technology that is 100 years ahead of what we have, whether it's from another country or another planet. This is important.
Both are big.
This is important information.
Totally. This is a
So what I'm trying to say is that we need to be interested in this because this is something that creates maybe a sense of hope, maybe a sense of learning more about our universe, about our
at least
world.
waking people up from that numb thing that
Right.
everyone has right now, where everyone's inundated
The
with so
malaise.
much. Everyone's just in this weird gray cloud all the time. This is a comment I really like that I saved from some guy named Matthew, and I don't know who he is. The U.S. Navy just admitted that we do not have air superiority in our own airspace. Then they followed up that statement of fact by floating the possibility that China or Russia have somehow leapfrogged our technology by more than 100 years, and that they have had this technology since at least the mid-2000s, which would represent an unprecedented and utterly catastrophic U.S. military and intelligence failure. Of course, having that technology since the 2000s implies that they would have begun developing it no later than the 1990s, given the state of both countries at the time and the fact that China just recently unveiled their new J-20 fighter jet with pride,
Sexy
widely
jet.
regarded as being an inferior design based on stolen U.S. technology.
Sorry, not a sexy jet.
And that Russia's military budget is less than 10% of U.S. spending. I find that conclusion improbable. And of course, no one is in full-on panic mode. The report flatly states that this is not U.S. technology in origin. If true, it leaves only one plausible possibility.
Joke?
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
I thought you were going to do the thing.
Oh no, sorry. Should I?
Wait, what's the only conclusion? Aliens?
Dude, yeah. I think that's what's being said. And
Aliens,
that's,
yeah,
And
that's what I
and so one of my favorite like UFO theories or like there was this, like, I've talked about this before. I don't remember enough information to even like tell you what the book is, but there was this like ex-US military captain or something that like retired and then ended up writing a book about his knowledge of government alien stuff. And he says in his book that the spaceship that crashed in Roswell, New Mexico, or the spaceship they found in Roswell, New Mexico, it's one of my favorite fucking theories. He surmises, I mean, he says this is true. He says that what the US government did was they reverse engineered the technology in the spaceship that crashed in Roswell, and that's how we got like a technology boom from the 70s or from the 60s to the 70s, where we got like radio technology and we got fiber optics and we got the computer chip and things like that. And he's saying without a doubt we got all of that from a crashed spaceship. So if that's true, potentially these other countries, China, Germany, whatever, they could have had their own crashed spaceship. And theirs could have possibly not been like ours, where we publicized it and we
that's an
pop
interesting
culturized it. They hid their space crash.
Who?
Potentially some other country.
Any other country could have
They're
any
saying
type
in
of
this
thing.
that
Yeah.
France has actually the most sightings or something like that.
So if France had a crashed spaceship and they reverse engineered the technology, but they just never publicized that, it's possible that they're using alien technology, but it's not aliens that we're seeing in.
Dude, this
Excellent.
is a perfect this is the perfect foundation and narrative structure for an awesome fucking video game.
Oh, for sure. Or
all
a
these
movie.
different like countries having different tech
Right,
because
and
of
it's a
different
race to
alien
have-
technology that has landed on it.
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
race to reverse engineer
Yep.
the ship.
Yep.
Oh, that's
you
a
can,
great
and,
game.
And you can also go. You can invade other countries and infiltrate and send spies to steal
Dude.
tech, and then you can combine the tech and create new weapons and technology and
Okay.
buildings for your society.
Dude. Okay,
You
hold
about-
on.
You about
Say
to
it.
pivot your career?
Say
This is really exciting.
Dude.
Dude.
There we go.
Dude. Okay, listen. What if it's a video game, it's a board game, whatever, you start off with you get a random country and then you get a random space crash.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna.
You don't know where it is.
Yeah.
You have to like find it.
Possibilities
you have to
are
like
endless
excavate
type of
it.
thing.
And when
And you say, welcome to Earth.
right, you could. And
would-
all the ships that land randomly, and it could be this big, massive multiplayer game where everyone in the world can play. They're all different countries, assigned different countries, assigned different alien crafts.
Yep.
And when you find the alien craft, there could be a dead alien in there.
You
There
could
could
have-
be a living alien in there.
There could be technology and an alien from a war-mongering
Yeah.
race or one of a
A
more
peaceful
peaceful
race.
race. So that's going to really change the technology that
Yeah.
you're going to find upon the ship.
And there could be old alien crafts,
There could
like
be alien
50s style.
sex stuff.
And there could be alien sex stuff.
Whoa, dude.
I think the fact we're getting more excited about a video game based on what actually might have happened is proof that we're really
Listen,
screwed.
hey, you write what you know, bro. You write what you know.
This real life thing sounds like it could be fiction.
Dude,
I don't have my hands on
listen.
that alien tech.
You could have 50s style like flying like plate
Saucers.
Ed Wood style
Yeah.
alien saucers, and then you could have like crazy battle cruiser type District 9 like
Yeah.
modern.
I'm seeing like kind of like a Sim City.
Yeah.
Almost like
Wo-
let's get
World-
Blizzard.
Warcraft.
Let's get
World of
Blizzard
Warcraft.
involved.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
could be really fun.
Diablo top down,
Yeah.
World of Warcraft kind of asset building, resource building. Like, because once you find your ship, you have to like assign scientists to analyze it. And it's like you have to make sure you assemble a good science team.
And also, your society has to have a good education system.
dude,
Good infrastructure. That's important.
So you can have good scientists.
Absolutely. It's going to take some lobbying to
yes,
get that done.
You could go that far back. And it's maybe a little. Let's focus on the alien
my
stuff.
game. I
like
but
that
here's what
part.
I'm gonna say. Wait. Listen. Here's some. Dude, check this shit out. Check this shit
Look, he's
out.
touching me. Look, we're
Dude,
back in.
what if a game mechanic, a mechanic in the game
I love game mechanics.
would be that you could,
Wearing their overalls.
Listen, dude, you're gonna love this.
Got their fucking
Listen to me, man.
video game
Controllers.
wrench.
All right, listen,
They're all
dude.
greasy. Where'd the grease come from?
Imagine if you could be a spy, a scientist spy that could go to another
Spyentist.
country
A spyentist.
and infiltrate their spaceship, dude.
Say spyentist.
A scientist, yes. But it infiltrates their space.
That's what I said earlier.
You can infiltrate other people's shit, steal their alien shit, bring it back to your country.
Rewind the clip. You can also go. You can invade other countries and infiltrate and send spies to steal
Dude.
tech, and then you can combine the tech and create new weapons and technology and
Okay.
buildings for your society.
All right.
Think
Well,
about it.
anyway, I look, Joe. I love the idea.
Isn't it great?
I think it's really good. I'd love to nerd out on this with you guys and build it, and maybe
Great.
consider pitching it as a real game. But let's continue on where you.
No, I love that idea. I think that's very fun. Can you do that? Can you pitch video games?
You could probably
Yeah.
pitch them. Yeah.
I've never
We have
never heard
friends
of
that
it.
work in the video game. You want to
It's,
have
it's your choice. It's open ended. It's either global domination, it's world peace, it's whatever the fuck.
A water filtration
Yeah.
system for the
Yeah.
school that's going to really
Yeah,
improve
no,
the health and
seriously.
improve the environment.
Maybe you're
Totally.
going to have fluoride swish days in your school where they come in with little cups and you force the kids to do fluoride. That pisses people off.
Exactly. And precinct zoning you could do as well. Make sure everybody, all the populations are good and the communities don't get too
You could-
segregated.
Do you want to hold back gerrymandering as much as
Hegemony?
possible?
Yeah.
you could have the scientists like they're doing their thing, and it's all kind of like World of Warcraft.
Scientists or scientists?
No, these are scientists.
These are just the- okay.
Yeah. So you have your scientists
Regular
working on your shit,
scientists.
and then you're over here like building your infrastructures or whatever. And then you get a little ping. Your science team wants to ask you something or wants to tell you something, and you click, okay, what's up, science team? And there's a guy, and he goes,
Hey, I'm
you know-
Jake. I'm Jake.
yeah, hey, I'm Joe. Believe it or not. Look, we just honestly, I know this is kind of preemptive. maybe, but I'm a fucking PhD. I know what I'm talking about. I think we found the cure for cancer in this alien body. So, what would you like to do? Should we offer it to the world, or should we turn it into a business? And
What if it was
make
just
money?
A, turn it into a business and make money? B, turn it into a business and make money.
And make money. Yeah, those are the only options. Dude, this could be...
hide the knowledge from the people and capitalize on the financial advantages that this will afford us?
Dude, I love that because it makes the whole game cheeky, kind of like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Douglas Adams. It's totally like I love this, dude.
It's fun.
I'm gonna fucking watch so much Red Dwarf this weekend. I'm gonna get kind of like into the fucking zone with like kind of British.
If you're listening and you hear our pitch, this is our pitch. Consider it pitched. Don't steal it.
Oh yeah, reach out to us.
Can I tell you my favorite conspiracy theory that I
Yes,
want to hear
let's
you
get back
guys
to it.
if we can incorporate it into the video game? So keep an open mind here.
We can move on from the game. I want to talk more about what you think
We
of
don't
all
have
this.
to move on.
I
from
have
the game.
such-
We don't have to move on.
I'm so lost, like trying not to have any. I think they're out there for sure.
Yeah.
But I also know I want to believe that I'm the last person anybody should.
It feels like you're being in a meditative mind state of this, where you're just trying not to go.
Wait, what do you
with
mean
one
you're the last
emotion either
person?
way.
that
No,
should-
no, that's not what I didn't say.
What
last.
were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm the last person anybody should like listen to about what I think.
I
about
thought you were
this.
saying I'm the last person that
I'm just
would
the last
like
person.
ultimately believe that aliens exist or
No.
something.
As I look
I
up,
was like,
as I
interesting.
obsessively, I would never believe it.
Yeah.
This is a conspiracy theory that I think is so fun and so insane. Russian submarines are fighting a secret war with alien craft deep under the oceans, according to top secret Kremlin documents.
Oh my god!
And seen straight out of a Hollywood movie. This is from The Sun,
Put that in the game.
world's most reliable. It's seen straight out of a Hollywood movie, or exactly.
Or in the game.
Yeah,
You can put it in
you
the
did
game.
it. You did it.
It's
Soviet
not,
subs are
it's not in
playing.
Hollywood yet, but after the game has a lot of success, they'll try to make it in the movie. It won't
No,
be a
no,
good
oh,
movie.
dude,
It won't be a good movie.
undersea DLC. Like you don't get to do undersea stuff in the game
You
yet.
gotta buy that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we take it to space, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's later.
Listen, Soviet subs are playing a game of cat and mouse with a strange underwater craft, according to a new book called Russia's USO Secrets, which is unidentified submersible. That's it. Yeah, by Brit investigator Philip Mantle, based on Russian
Submersible sounds
documents.
like a candy.
Based on Russian documents and accounts from military veterans. Describing a bizarre incident in the Bermuda Triangle in 2009, former nuclear submarine commander Yuri Beketov said, we repeatedly observed that the instruments
game.
detected the movements of material objects at unimaginable speed. Wow. Around 230 knots. It's hard to reach that speed on the surface. Only in the air is it possible. Those beings that created those material objects significantly exceed us in development. The book also contains accounts from Russian veterans about their close encounters, including the hostile acts at sea. They describe how UFOs would apparently appear in the sky before diving down into the waves. They do both. They're very fun vehicles. In one terrifying incident, a captain ordered the depth charges to be dropped into the path of a USO, which changed direction and sped off. Lieutenant Commander Oleg Sokolov told students that
Why does
while
he
on
keep saying
duty,
it like
he
that?
spotted a strange object through a periscope rising out of the water. Now, this isn't even it. I got the wrong thing.
Like the end of the abyss.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna grab Elliot's arm and go, Elliot, have you seen the
Have
abyss?
you seen the abyss? This is the abyss. You're reading about the abyss.
There's one specific one though that's so fun. That's basically about a nuclear submarine.
Wait, I have
that
to
got
say-
that got lit on fire, and they reported it. It's Russia has these submarines that can go down. They're nuclear powered that can go down like 20,000 feet, and everyone's like, why are they down there so much? One idea is that they're trying to kill the internet. They were trying to like destroy the actual pipes that run the internet. Another theory.
Big ass cable.
Yes, another theory that's a little bit more out there is that they were approaching an alien civilization that has not been visiting us, but has actually been stationed here since before we were
abyss.
humans,
Cool.
and pops up to keep an
The
eye
abyss,
on us
yeah.
as scientists, not as alienists.
so they're like studying us.
They're studying us. We're an
That's a great
experiment.
thing.
We're a petri dish.
Wow.
So if we can put that in the video game, that'd be cool.
I mean, that's like gotta be kind of like that's like one outcome
Yeah.
for like for the game.
Can I present to you guys another thought that I had about all this recently?
Please
I think
do.
I wanted to talk about it as a topic on the podcast, but then I forgot. But now you just brought it back to me with that. Okay, so
The game's called Invasion World.
I don't like it.
What?
So
we'll write it down.
Yeah. Put it on the board. Put it on the whiteboard. Wait. The main character is Sean and it's called Invasion.
Invasion World.
Make his last name Hunter, just for fun. A little Easter egg.
Invasion Hunter.
Dude, Invasion World sounds so cool.
Invasion
in 50s
Hunter.
and shit.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. So let's just assume all of this is picked up in the last 15 years, right? And there was stuff before it.
Sure.
Like little Poppins. When our technology started
Mary
to pop off
Poppins?
a little bit, right? Mary Poppins.
Little
showed up.
Poppins is a spoonful of sugar.
Little Poppins.
Little Poppins.
Also a candy.
Yeah. Little
Hey
Poppins.
guys, what you got? Well, I got some submersibles. I got some little Poppins.
Yeah. One time a guy sold me some Little Poppins after I bought
you
a
shouldn't.
report card from him that had all A's.
You never buy the report card with all A's.
Well, he said it was free with the thing.
You gotta have a couple B's
card with the
stuck
whole
with
A's.
it.
All
All
it
right.
did was it gave me a boner for
What do you
4
got?
months.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ad portion of this episode of the Valleycast. I hope you're enjoying this episode. I know I sure did. I'm here to tell you about some products and services. Let's dive right into it, y'all. Did you know mouthwash hasn't changed in 140 years? Yeah, and most brands are still using those big, bulky bottles that are mostly just filled with water and alcohol anyway. That's why the oral experts at Quip got together and created a mouthwash that gives you more of the ingredients you need and less of the stuff that's already coming out of your faucet. That's pretty gross. Plus, their alcohol-free 4 times concentrated mouthwash comes in an eco-friendly refill bottle that's 100% recyclable. It's their way of helping make your mouth a little cleaner and the earth a little greener. You know Quip, right? They're the makers of those electric toothbrushes and the floss you hear about all the time. Well, guess what? They've launched a new mouthwash to help you complete your clean. Plus, it comes with a refillable dispenser that's delightful to use and sleek enough to fit on any bathroom counter. It looks so nice. It looks so good. I didn't know you could feel this good and feel this adult and feel this responsible about yourself with mouthwash, but now that I do, I'm never going back. It's absolutely beautiful to look at. I love the sleek design. It just feels nice, and it's a good reminder. Quick mouthwash kills bad germs, it kills bad breath germs. It also kills bad germs. It helps prevent cavities and leaves you feeling fresh thanks to a formula that gives your mouth everything it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their 4X concentrate has fluoride, xylitol, and CPC, but they left out the artificial colors and stinging alcohol that you'll find in a lot of other rinses. The refillable dispenser's compact footprint will also fit in any bathroom, big or small, and with 5 colors and 2 high-end finishes to choose from, you're guaranteed to find a dispenser that matches your style. I'm just so excited about it. This is the one mouthwash you do not want to hide under the sink, okay? You know what I'm talking about? And also sitting on the counter, it's a nice reminder for you to go ahead and use it. Quip's refillable mouthwash is good for your mouth and the planet. With a 4 times concentrated formula, Quip ships less water and more good-for-you ingredients. Each eco-friendly refill replaces a big, bulky 470 ml bottle from one of those other brands once diluted, and Quip's refill bottles are made from 100% recyclable plastic. And mouthwash is the perfect finishing touch to a complete oral care routine. Pair it with, I don't know, maybe a Quip electric toothbrush, or for adults and kids, as well as maybe, I don't know, some refillable flossers, and you'll be surprised at how easy and fun it can be to keep your whole mouth healthy. And Quip now has a great tasting, good-for-you gum that can keep your teeth clean between brushings. Now, what else is there? Well, I'll tell you what else. And right now, if you go to getquip.com/valley5, right now, you can get $5 off a mouthwash starter kit. That's $5 off a mouthwash starter kit, which includes a refillable dispenser and a 90-dose supply of Quip's 4X concentrated formula at getquip.com/valley5, spelled getquip.com/valley5. That's the number 5, valley5, getquip.com/valley5. Quip, the good habits company. Okay, here we go, everybody. I got another one, and now I'm coming at you from a different place. Speaking of different places, I'm planning on going to all sorts of different places this summer. I'm talking about Spokane, Tacoma, Orlando, Tampa, and you know what? The whole time, I'm going to be bringing my Raycons with me. Whether it's for work or for leisure, a lot of people are going to be on the move again this summer. So my advice to you is to take your Raycons with you, all right? Whether you're listening to your favorite podcast, maybe your favorite audio book, a pair of Raycon wireless earbuds in your ears can make all the difference. You get crisp, powerful beats at half the price of the premium audio brands. Raycons look great and feel even better. Speaking of things that look great and feel even better, they come in a range of cool colors with customizable gel tips included for a comfortable in-ear fit, so you can feel like you got those personalized, just not too tight, you know, and you can get the music straight into you. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, they have a 24-hour battery life.
Did you tell them about the 24-hour?
They have a 24-hour battery life.
They have a 24-hour battery life.
And they're incredibly portable. They feel nice in your hand. It's a beautiful ergonomic design. If you would like to check out some Raycons, you might even want to get 2. Here's what you do. Listen up. Raycon's offering 15% off all their products for listeners of the Valleycast.
Yes!
And here's what you got to do to get it. You go to buyraycon.com/valleycast. That's where you'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order. And it's such a good deal, you might even want to grab a pair or a spare. That's 15% off buyraycon.com/valleycast. Buyraycon.com/valleycast. Joe, hit that. What does that say?
Buyraycon.com/valleycast to get 15% off your entire Raycon order. Do it. 24-hour battery life, baby.
Ooh, summer is coming in hot, y'all. Literally. But with MeUndies breathable and soft as heck fabrics, you can soak up the sun and feel cool for the summer. Guys, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about MeUndies, okay? One of my favorite things in the world. I love wearing my MeUndies. Do you think I'm doing it right now? I absolutely am. Be weird if I wasn't. Be weird if it was just naked from here on out. But it's not. I'm wearing MeUndies, and they're absolutely wonderful. With a mix of classic colors and adventurous prints, perfect for summer. Express yourself in your own unique way, because MeUndies believes that comfort is about more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin, which is why I like to put them on one leg at a time real slowly, just so I can feel like what my legs do. You didn't need to know that. Designed to be the softest thing you've ever worn, MeUndies are energized by creativity and made for self-expression. They are available in sizes from extra small to 4XL. MeUndies has countless styles and prints to choose from, so your buns can have more fun, and I think we can all use a little bit more bun fun. MeUndies has a great offer for listeners of the Valleycast. If you haven't done this yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. It's absolutely the best. You won't regret it. For any first-time purchasers, we know who you are. We have your names. You will get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions. That's how confident they are in their underwear. And that's how confident we are here at the Valleycast. Go get yourself some underwear. To get 15% off your first order and free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/Valley. That's MeUndies.com/Valley. Go to MeUndies.com/Valley to get 15% off your first order and free shipping. Now, back to the show. That was the sound of a UFO. Again, you didn't. What is this? I just have this the whole time. Just debris. That's great.
All right, so the sightings start to pop up. What, 50s, 60s? That's kind of like when we're like really talking about
I mean,
it. I'm sure
well,
there's things.
There's
before
hieroglyphics and shit. Yeah.
right? Things are popping.
Ancient
up.
aliens.
Ancient aliens.
Things are popping up. They're becoming more frequent as our technology increases. Maybe that technology is increasing because of aliens, but maybe let's put it on us for a second, right? And then we're like, oh my God, they're here because we're humans and we're becoming like a war society, and we have all these big scary bombs and a capability to not only obliterate ourselves but other types of life if they were ever to come. So we're always under the assumption, because they're around our missile silos and stuff like that, we're like, oh, okay, they're here because of the bombs. They're here because we got guns and bombs and we can really hurt things. What if like we are like a petri dish? Like we are an experiment of them, right? Kind of like Prometheus, right? Yep. And they're checking up on us, but they're not checking up on us because we're going to obliterate ourselves. That's happened to other species, right? We're on the cusp of creating the other fear of something that can obliterate us and take us out. AI. What if they're afraid that we're about to take the next step into creating something that we can't control and something that could get out of control very swiftly?
And so they're starting to like
benevolent.
Interfere.
It could be benevolent. They could be worried.
Joe, that is a very popular and
Is it really?
probable theory, yeah. And you came up with it all by yourself, which is pretty cool.
Damn.
Okay, my theory.
That's a theory already?
Yeah, it's a theory that we're both a petri dish, or that we're on the cusp of either AI or space travel, like different types, because we're on the cusp of being able to do in decades.
Like the AI is
serious
scary because let's say we're like, again, we're
some
pets,
kind of cusp,
or we're
basically.
something that they care about, right? If they're like, they don't understand that AI is basically going to wipe them out eventually, and consider them like worthless.
There's another theory that they are AI.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And we created them, or they're alien AI?
Alien AI.
Wow.
Yeah. Very fun.
Alien AI.
AI.
Dude, there's a documentary that talks about how there were reportings of flying saucers over like major like nuclear control.
Yeah.
Stations.
That's like the thing that always pops up. That's again the fear side of it all.
'Cause
They're around our bombs,
saying that they like, you know, we were close to like activating things and they showed up and then like kind of stopped it in some ways,
save us from ourselves.
Which brings us to that theory a little bit, that they're kind of like just making sure we don't blow ourselves up, I guess.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my theory, which is similar to yours, but I consider, I think I've said this to you guys before, and I've already said it on Dynamic Banter a lot, I think, but I really like it, and I feel like this is really how we're treated by aliens. I think Earth is just like a national park in space. And I think that you know how when you go to a national park, you got to stay on the trails and you can't
Sometimes
go certain
some kids
places.
go off the trail.
Sometimes kids go off
Cast
the trails.
members only.
Sometimes, like shit happens. Like, people die in the hot springs all the fucking time because they're stupid and they go off the trail. So I think when we see aliens, it's because they went off the trail a little bit. And I think that when aliens...
I'm going to go in for a closer look. Good picture.
Right. And when aliens interact with us, it's because some kind of mistake happened, like when people fall into the hot springs.
It's good to know that aliens are also fallible. That's what I like.
And what I feel
Yeah.
is that they stay the fuck away from Earth because it's an ecosystem. It's a sensitive thing, the way we consider rainforests or like national
So
parks.
funny to imagine they've just been doing such a good job of staying like not disrupting our ecosystem, and they're just watching us be like, we're gonna destroy everything.
But that's the thing, dude. Like,
Yeah.
ant colonies kind of like are destructive, and like there's things where like,
Ant colonies?
well, I know that in the
Why are you coming after ants?
I love ants.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why'd you get all weirdly lovable about ants?
Well, I did look. I don't want to talk shit about ants.
Yeah.
I'm not here to talk.
Let's
shit
this
about
out
ants.
what this podcast
I know.
is going.
Look, it's the
no
summer.
ants in the video game.
It's
Okay,
the summer, and I know.
Like, we
ants.
appreciate
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
It's the summer. I don't
just
want
not
to
in the
fuck
video
with. All
game.
right,
White
well,
ant
listen.
summer.
All I'm trying to say is that I think that they know.
I love ants.
I think that they know, aliens know, that any type of contact or any type of like major disruption of our ecosystem is a big no-no. And I think they just respect the Earth as like a thing that they kind of just, hey, that's a thing you can go look at, stay cloaked, stay above their radars and shit. And I'm sure they've done it. But like, every once in a while, they go
But
a
then
little
there's
closer,
like
and
some
then we see shit.
alien teenagers. One of the alien teenager
That's
wants
what I'm
to
saying. Stealing the
impress
Buick.
the one that he wants to breed with. So
Yeah.
he's like, oh, check this out. I'm gonna go drive close to that water.
Yeah, the alien comes in and goes, "Hey, honey, where's the bleep bloop 429?" And she's like, "Oh, the kids took it out." What? And then it just cuts to a jet going, "We got something real fast on the radar here, and I've never seen anything like it." So that's my theory. It's similar to Joe's, but I feel like they're less involved in like in like a way to like a protection or anything like that.
So like a piece of alien technology could fall on one of the countries, and that could catapult them into developing AI faster. So then you have a robotic civilization.
Yeah,
on.
dude,
Just saying.
And the AI civilization in the game is
But
a
that
little OP.
always becomes
Everybody
problematic.
wants it,
Yep.
but there's like one per game. There's like nobody, like only one person gets the AI, and it takes a little bit longer to develop it than the other stuff. But it's a little OP. Once you power up the AI, you could take over the world.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But the humans will definitely rise against it. So that's
That's the other thing. The humans can rise up against it, like the opposition.
Like
'Cause-
ants.
Yeah, because you're the benevolent, you're the
weren't gonna
government.
talk about ants.
I said stay
Sorry,
away
I
from
didn't.
ants.
I mean, you brought it up. I'm just.
Because, like, we represent a power, a government, a god, or whatever in the game. But there's going to be an opposition of that. And I think that they could rise up against, like, what we're doing and foil our shit. And as a matter of fact, maybe you as another team could, like, make that happen on another person's, like, in another person's country.
Dude,
So you can, like, throw a bet. Like, if it was a card game, I could be like, boom, now you have an opposition. These humans are going to try to stop you from releasing the AI to all of everyone's operaing phones.
Seems like we should do a
systems
card
and shit.
game. I like the card game.
Ooh, maybe it's a card game.
dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude.
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 Also,
Dude.
also, so we're gonna throw some ActRaiser into this video game design. I don't know if you remember ActRaiser. This is a deep cut, but it was an overhead SimCity type thing where you built a civilization, but then it would be
future.
You do platforming when you had to go complete a task. You'd have a sword and you just go like, if you remember the game Magic Sword, it was kind of like that.
I remember Magic Sword.
All right, so you would just go and you would complete a task via platforming. So in this game, if your scientist or some type of military person needs to go infiltrate another country and do something, you get a randomly generated and difficulty generated, depending on where you are in the game, like dungeon that you have to go in and complete your task.
Oh,
so then
that's
it's
cool.
not just all overhead SimCity type Blizzard Activision. There's also some platforming in it as well.
Dude, but if it's a card game too, or a card game instead, you could randomly get a scientist card And that's like you can now like maybe use it to see people's hands,
Or you get
something.
to take one of their.
Or you get to take one of theirs
pieces.
Yeah, like they have a tech deck. We don't have to we don't have to
TD.
trademark that. But you could have like like their alien tech deck needs
Come at
to
me,
like
tech
sit
deck.
out on the desk. And if you have a scientist card, you could slap it down and go, "Give me one of your technology cards." And now they have like their piece of technology. Ooh,
There you go.
ooh!
Yeah,
Something
that's great.
That's a very in-depth game that. But man.
Yeah, but if
wrap
it's
my head around
funny
that.
and it's fun and there's
There's something there.
There's a really solid system.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it.
There's something there.
I just hope it doesn't exist already, and it probably does. Oops, it exists. Anyway, dude, this alien shit is so cool. Man.
So fun.
What do you think the next report is gonna say?
Not much.
What do you think?
I guess.
Really? You think it'll be similar to this one? Mm-hmm.
But I think
we just don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I think it'd be weird if they.
I wonder.
I don't know anybody would believe it.
Is anybody hypothesizing what it could say that you've read?
Just that the only thing I've read is that article that says like it'll be basically that, like they're getting briefed, I think, on people who have read it, and then they won't talk about what's in the classified annex.
So we won't know. We
part.
won't know that at all.
Yeah. So it sounds like it'll be a lot of like we don't know. It's not ours and we don't know, which the not ours is still crazy, like you were saying.
One last question. Do you think that the next report could like officially name a country and be like, this is we could
That'd be crazy.
You have to have your hands on it. Like if we.
I
don't-
mean, but maybe the information is like we know that it's like, from China.
I just can't imagine like the
Because
there's
that's huge.
something
That's
that far ahead. Like I
It's
feel like
insanity.
what geniuses do like.
I know.
Or
But
they're
that's
putting
the
it
thing,
off
I
on other
mean,
people, and it's actually ours, and they're using it as a way for other governments to no, that wouldn't. I don't know. It's
I mean,
crazy.
It's possible that there are countries that just handle their technology creation in a different way, and they just have smarter people, or they just have smarter
yeah, I mean, it is possible.
It's totally possible that they built all of this amazing technology under the radar, not reported to
and then
US
they're just
governments.
showing us. Like they're just toying,
Or it's an
they're
accident.
Swarming, but they're like doing things where they'll charge at the ships, like those Navy videos. There's multiple.
Yeah,
things.
that's aliens, man.
I think we got some aliens.
That's
Yeah,
aliens.
we got some
Honestly,
aliens.
dude, that's aliens.
I think
you're right,
aliens.
man. You know what? I'm done with this. It's aliens.
Yep. You know what? That's enough confirmation bias for me to believe it and not
Honestly,
ask
dude,
any more questions.
For real. Like
Yeah.
I think
I love
I'm
the confirmation
pretty
bias.
convinced.
I will find a way to convince myself that it's
I think
aliens
it's two things.
or interdimensional or we're living in a simulation.
Interdimensional is that's too big.
I
for
like
it.
I haven't even.
You can't even put it in. That's why it doesn't get put in a news article. Nobody
no one can think of
could
it, yeah.
even for a second comprehend it.
But that's what the MCU is about. That's what Disney's doing. Like Disney, everyone's like Disney's evil. They're a monopoly. They're buying up all the corporations. But in reality,
You're
what they're
like,
doing
yes,
is
and?
they're protecting us and they're preparing us for things like interdimensional travel and interdimensional
Don't
beings.
put that garbage out there.
The MCU didn't start doing movies until after Roswell. Think about it.
Think
Look,
about
I really
it.
think that WandaVision was a way to prepare people for the new Doctor Strange movie because it's going to be really like
Man, Sam Raimi
dimension
at the helm.
jumping and
Hell
shit.
yes.
And an audience is going right into dimension jumping is going to be like way too much. So I think they've been really setting people up. And I think they're working with the
disclosure.
government to set us up for the concept of interdimensional
Thanks, Disney.
stuff.
Thanks, government.
Bring it on. That's just as crazy.
Just as crazy and just as valid.
Just as cool.
Dude, okay, so my two final theories are, let's do our final theories.
Great.
And then we'll do a would you rather and then get out. Does that sound good?
Sure.
That sounds
Or
great.
do you guys
Yeah.
have any other topics or you want to talk? I don't want to dictate when we leave if you're not ready.
No, you already said things, so there's an expectation. All right. Well, Ryan,
that
turn
was
that
rough.
down just a little bit when that happens. Turn that down just a little bit.
That
In the
turned
edit.
me into an ant. That was an
Little bit.
ant.
These are my two theories. Please no more ants. These are my two. Please, for the love of God.
For the
leave
love of God,
leave
no more ants.
The precious, innocent ants out of this.
Fucking ants. They're so.
Stop it. Stop, dude.
Just
We
the-
need, hey, we need ants.
There's
Look
too
me in
many.
the eyes.
There's too many ants.
We need ants.
There's too many ants.
This world
You think there's
needs
too many ants?
Can we all just? LA is just ants.
Who are you to say
Really?
there's too
Yeah.
many
They
ants?
say LA
you know
is
what,
on
man?
a base of sand. LA is just on a base of ants. It's all just ants, fucking everywhere.
Like how the Earth is on a turtle or tortoise or
yeah,
whatever.
100%.
Dude, have you ever read an ant an Antarctical.
A circles, corkles, and caracles.
You don't even know. You don't even
Circles,
circles. Dude, you don't even know, man. The ants feel.
I'm gonna make that shirt.
The ants feel the same way about us.
Is that your final theory?
No, 2 theories. Okay, this is it. Aliens exist. They're coming. They're
Here to
showing.
stay.
They're here to stay. They're here to party. They're here for a good time, not a long time.
Aliens, we don't have the housing, but we'll figure it out.
Good. We're a good time. I don't like that.
I just think alien. My whole theory is, I think just we got aliens, baby. We got aliens, and the other one is, other countries found. Well, I guess it's still we got aliens, but other countries found alien technology and have been using it, reverse engineering.
One theory, and it's we got aliens.
No,
baby.
one is just we got aliens. The other one is we had aliens.
like
Before
herpes?
and after.
Okay.
No, we had aliens. They're gone, but we
Okay.
have their technology.
Yeah.
and we've reverse engineered.
Thanks, aliens.
Okay.
I said mine. Mine wasn't even like a hard fast theory. It was an in the moment. I'm
No,
just
that was great. Yours is great.
I'm
dude.
just fascinated. I'm hoping there's nuggets of actual truth that come out. That's all I want.
Me too. And on that note, my final theory would be, first of all, it would be so cool if just to be alive during
Yep.
any kind of confirmation of this. It would be the biggest moment in human history, which would lead some to believe we are in some kind of a simulation. I also think about when, for a very long time, everybody thought we were the center of the solar system, and then old Copernicus comes along, and he's got all these math problems that are proving that we're not in the center of the solar system, and no one believed him because they didn't have a telescope yet. It was only when Galileo came along and built the telescope, and they were able to see the moons around Jupiter, that everybody was like, oh, I guess now I believe that we're not the center of the solar system. I think we could be in the equivalent parallel thing happening now, where they're kind of putting it here. There's reports, but
we're not the center of existence.
we're not this exactly. It's decentering us again. And it's happening in the same way where people are coming out first going, here's some reports, here's some things you can choose to believe. And most of us are going, show me the evidence, show me the proof, let me see it with my own 2 eyes.
And they'll use
then
a telescope
I'll believe
again.
It.
And they'll be like, boom, look
Yep.
in this telescope.
Exactly. It's
We
the
can see
equivalent
this
of that.
planet way the fuck over there, and it's just these aliens. Just
Yes.
Like, what's up?
What was a telescope is now the 4K videos that everybody wants to get their hands on. Of these
You know
things.
what, man?
That's my theory.
I just want to know if Santa's real.
Well, Steve, what's going on with you? Let's talk about.
I just want to know in my lifetime. Because you were like, wouldn't it be cool if we learned all this? For me, wouldn't it be cool if we finally once and for all learned? If
There's
Santa was
definitely
real?
Santa
Let me see that sandwich. I just want to talk about it for a second.
Okay.
So Steve's got this. If you're watching the video, and you probably see it on his social, he's got this Arby sandwich.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's a Farbies.
It's a
No. Fur.
Anyways,
Fuck. What's it called? Beef.
beef. It's amazing.
spitballing new names.
beef.
I thought Farbies was a better name.
Farbies.
Like a Farbies beef and cheddar, but beef's fine.
Beef. Anyways, it looks real, and when you see it, you're like, "Oh my god, I want to touch it," and you feel it. It feels great, right? But it looks so real from far away, but real in like an Arby's commercial sort of way.
Yeah.
Like, this
Like
is
the-
what a
the
sandwich looks like
commercial.
on an Arby's commercial,
Right.
But an Arby's sandwich in real life looks nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing.
It looks like if it was in
They don't goo the cheese like
dude,
that.
like a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
It's still real.
Or
looking,
like when
but-
you go to a restaurant and they have like a setup of what they sell, but it's plastic.
like in a picture or in your plastic. So this thing is a jumping off point because I think just in looking at that, it makes me think that Arby's is number 1 in the race for how bad their food looks compared to the
comparison to what it looks
commercials
like.
and when they're putting it
Oh,
out.
that's funny.
100%.
That's
Is
a great.
anybody
That's a whole
close?
podcast of a topic, Joe. I tell you that right now. That
Nobody's
is
close.
I mean, yeah, they don't look very appetizing.
Dude, that
if you
meat
take a real
monstrosity. Do
picture of
you
it-
remember the meat monstrosity that they just came out with? It was like
with
chicken.
chicken and ham and
And it was all like perfect and
Yeah.
awesome and sexy, and you're like, I'd put that in my mouth. And then you saw pictures of people that
and it was
actually
just like
fucking
it was like a flat car accident. The whole family died.
yeah. Anyways, not
Yeah.
a topic,
Love
just
it.
a thought.
But as we talk about it, as we clearly shit on Arby's,
I love Arby's.
I
by
will
the
say
way.
I love Arby's.
Yeah, dude.
I
haven't had Arby's
really-
in a real long
I
time.
really
Nothing
love
against
Arby's.
it.
I love their garbage.
Yeah, dude, beef and cheddar is really a fucking beautiful, wonderful.
Give me a
thing.
chicken, bacon, and Swiss from Arby's, and I'm a
Love
happy
a chicken,
boy.
bacon,
I'm a
and
happy
Swiss.
boy.
Come on, and their curly fries, unparalleled.
The Arby sauce. Don't be a fucking moron.
Arby's, call us. You can be in the game.
All right, well, you guys want to do a quick "Would you rather," and then we
Yeah.
can say goodbye to everyone.
Kevin, Ellie, you guys believe in aliens? Are they here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. They say yeah.
Like fully,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I think that the Earth is like, this is a weird theory that I have.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Whoa.
weird theory
But we
coming
gotta
in.
be able to hear
Welcome
it.
back to Weird Theories.
I've had it since I was. Since
Talk on that mic.
Hey,
First time, long time.
I've had this theory since I was a kid. This might sound crazy, but I think that the Earth is like a single cell organism.
Whoa.
And I think that
Enough of that. What the hell was that? Unbelievable. Spouting nonsense. Oh my god.
Wait,
Who fucking told you that?
Wait.
Did you come up with that? That's in no. What did you?
Hey, Dad, thanks for sending your daughter to
art school.
I did a lot of drugs when I was 3 years old.
But single cell organism?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
In
And
a
then,
body or in a
Give her a seat. Give her a seat. Give her a seat.
When-
You can come sit with me.
Okay. Well, this is not going to take long, but anyway. I think have you seen those videos where it's like zooming out of like a plant cell and then like Earth and then the,
A picnic and then.
yeah.
like in Men in Black at the end of Men in Black when he picks up the
Yeah.
marbles and their marbles.
Yeah, I think we're all marbles.
Okay.
And I think if we keep zooming out, we're on like a Arby sandwich.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty close.
Do you really believe that, or do you think when you
I've
keep
thought-
zooming out, we're on like a being or something?
I think we're on we're on a tortoise. On a giant flat Earth.
Oh, whoa, flat Earth. Whoa, so flat Earth exists. It's just really far out of our world. Okay.
What if that's all she said when she came on? She's like, I have a theory.
I have a theory that the flat Earth
The Earth
does
is flat.
exist.
And I didn't get
But-
the vaccine. Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah,
Would you
that's
rather.
a very plausible theory.
Kevin, what's your alien
Great timing.
theory?
Good job, Ellie.
I don't have a theory.
I did.
just like hearing other theories.
You really don't have your own yet?
That's
It took
kinda
a
where
while
I'm
for
at.
me to have my own too.
That's where I'm at.
I was a late bloomer.
You don't have to have a theory. You can just watch.
What do you think a theory is, Steve?
Yeah, but you need to have an idea to have a theory, and if you don't have an idea about it, then sometimes the idea comes later.
Yeah, that's true.
Like sometimes you don't know enough about what we know about aliens, and you haven't had your own experience yet. Have you guys all had like an alien experience, some
No.
kind of thing?
Nope. I thought I did once, but it just happened to be I lived in small town Montana, and it was the first time the big spotlights were in the air.
My dad
but
says
you
he saw a UFO
Really?
in the woods.
I saw lights, like big bright lights that lit up my whole backyard in like a really weird green kind of color.
Well, damn.
And there was nothing around, and I don't.
That's like
Yeah, but it just lit up. It was like I was getting out of my car, and it just lit up the whole area. And then I was like, I looked around, and there was nothing. I mean, it could have been
anything.
but
Transformer? When those things
nothing. There was no sound.
Those things make
No
what they
sound
say.
at all.
They say there's no sound.
Yeah, zero sound.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you remember anything else, or is everything
That's
else
it.
kind of a blur till about an hour ago?
Till now. Oh God! Did they take away my memories
Yeah.
in the simulation? Okay.
Oh, have you guys heard of Last Tuesdayism?
No.
What's that?
Last Thursdayism. It's the idea that the
Is that
planet.
show that they do sketches on at night?
Yeah, it is. It's on NBC. Yeah. It's the theory that the world began last Tuesday, and we just were implanted with memories, and all of it's fake up until about a week ago. Yeah.
Like some Matrix shit.
Matrix. Yeah. Anyway, it's all very fun.
I like to think too that there's like this alien like federation, and they're like, man, they're real close to like blowing themselves up, and then this whole experiment is fucked.
I
Like,
love that one of the biggest, most probable theories is that they're starting to feel sorry for us.
because we're guilty of being the worst. Like we just have to accept how awful we are to this planet.
You got us.
Like you got us. But yeah, and there's like the team of scientists that are like, no. They're also so close to like really figuring themselves out. And their like government is like, no, this is like such a waste of our money and time.
Like that
and,
thing we
like,
gave them that was just gonna like sustain them forever. They're fucking it up, Bob.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
fucking
They
it
also
up.
haven't found that element yet that like cures everything, and
Yeah.
it's so weird they haven't found that. They're just like looking for oil. That's all they're doing.
Well, they found the element, but they just keep putting it into Sour Patch Kids.
Which, by the way,
I mean, the blue ones
try
were a
this one,
great
Glee
addition.
Bop. Try this one, Fort Farm.
The blue ones are so
The
good.
blue ones were a great addition. I was very happy with them.
All right. Would you rather freeze time for 15 minutes each day?
And you can move around and do whatever you want.
Yes.
All right.
Or slow time by 90% for 2 hours per day.
Oh, I'll freeze. I think I'll freeze. There's probably an advantage to the 2 hours of slow, but I'll just freeze.
Slow time
Freeze,
by
I think,
90% for 2 hours. So
Yeah,
you
I
could be
agree.
like, fuck, I need these 2 hours to like just. So slowing time by 90% means
I mean,
that
it's
you're getting 10% motion on everything,
right for 2 hours.
which is like just real slow motion.
Right. For 2 hours, 10%.
I don't totally get the significance.
If you're
of the
going
difference.
60 miles
Like,
an hour down the freeway and you slow down to 10% of that,
'Cause
in
one
2
is-
hours you will be 12 miles instead of.
Wow,
You could win
Joe,
all-
That's so cool that you did that. If that's true.
Yeah.
That's right?
I mean,
60 miles an hour.
Math club.
10% of that is 6, so that's 6 miles in an hour. 12 hours.
Matthew,
12 miles.
do you
in
know?
2 hours. So just to give a
as a
little
matter of fact, I do.
little context to that is that
A guy named Matthew.
Yeah.
Really good at math. Yes, Joe.
yes, that car would have traveled 100 unimpeded. That car would have traveled 120 miles in that 2 hours that you froze time, but instead it only traveled 12 miles. So there are some definite
You
advantages.
could win every race.
speed that
Speed. You could get done so much.
Yeah, you could be like the Flash.
But that's driving. Like people are walking places, so it's like you really are slowing things down. And you could get a significant amount of stuff done. Are you aging though? At a 2 hour normal rate in that
You know
time?
what, dude?
Don't abuse it.
You'd also be caught on closed circuit television. Like they'd see a thing moving around.
Yeah, but they would never know. You're
yeah,
too
but
fast.
like they'd be like some fucking good detective would be like, that looks like a fucking jean jacket, and that looks like they'll figure it out. Like you'll fuck up.
Maybe.
The Department of Would You Rather would know that you took that choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'd be able to
Of
reverse
course.
engineer. Yeah.
Yeah, but the government. yeah, but
Would You
the
Rather?
government.
we need it. We
Dude,
need the
that's a-
agency.
yeah, but
Dude,
come on,
that's a
they're a
sketch.
laughing stock.
That's
They're a
fucking
laughing stock.
sketch, dude.
They're a laughing.
Hold on. Yeah, they're just trying to solve mysteries of all the weird things people
Nobody
have chosen
believes
over
that.
other horrible things.
No, nobody like they're the laughing stock of the agency. Like
They
you
just
Yeah.
look at the data, and if like
Yeah.
one answer is just skewing too much, they're like, "There's something wrong with this. Would you rather? We need to adjust it."
the detectives come into the room and they go, hey, boy. He's got his friend with him. He's like, hey, boys. Would you rather work in the Would You Rather department or be a turd. I'll be the turd. I'll tell you that. Just making fun of him. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze time because you could get away with anything when you freeze time, and you'll never be found if you're careful.
And I just don't want another 2 hours in the day. I feel like let's wrap this day up. You know?
Yeah,
15
I'd rather
minutes
the
is
day
great.
go away. And then, would you rather freeze time for 15 minutes each day? I wonder. You don't have to use it every day, right? Like that's like a caviat. Like that's
No, probably not. Do you?
That'd be
you
weird at
think
the end
if
of
you're-
every day if you
Right.
forget. You have to just
Oh,
pause.
here we go.
How? I'm overthinking it. I was gonna say in both scenarios, how does like motion and movement work? If you're slowing things down to 90% speed, if you are still fast, is the car you're driving going to be fast?
Yeah, like you could do like
If
you
time
could like
is
throw
froze.
a phone in your slow time,
Yeah.
and then when it comes back to normal time, it's gonna like kill somebody.
Basically, you're asking me if I get to do Quicksilver shit with that for 2 hours, and that's
Yes.
pretty fun.
Yes, you could be. Yeah, I said Quicksilver or Flash.
Let's rewind the tape.
Oh, nice.
There it was. You did. I hope.
Well, I said Flash. I didn't say Quicksilver.
But
But-
I think freeze, and then
What
you
would you
could
do?
like.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Oh, if I could freeze time, what would I do?
Which one would you do?
Oh, I'd freeze time.
Yeah.
'Cause
Freeze
I
time.
could jack off anywhere.
Okay.
All right.
You can stack the freezes. It's like if you're going to rob that bank, 15 minutes may not be enough
Ooh,
time.
that'd be nice.
But you're like, I'm going to go in for 10 minutes today. I'm
Yeah.
going to see how
Yeah.
things work, mess with them things, unfreeze.
You
And
work
then
toward
I'll have,
it.
and then I'll have 20 minutes the next day.
Methodical.
Well, no, you just stack the experiences.
Like
Take
rollover
15
minutes.
every day until
Yeah.
the last day where you're like, this
That's
is all,
nice.
boom,
It's
I'm
like
in and out.
vacation
Yeah.
time.
Like a heist.
It's a little more work.
Yeah, playing a heist.
Yeah.
Pretty cool heist. Pretty
That's
cool
a super
heist.
cool heist.
Good deal.
Cool heist.
I like that heist.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Good heist.
Good heist. Good heist.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for listening to the Valleycast today.
Good heist.
What a time, huh? We talked about some good stuff today, huh? What a
I was
whirlwind.
engaged.
Thank you for entertaining me. I have such a fun time with the topic, and thank you so much.
We made a video game. We made a card game. We talked about a new sketch. It's great. Ball. Shit. You got to watch the video. You got to watch the video to know what we're doing now.
Anything else you want to say?
I mean, right now, this is like us in the boardroom at Blizzard, and we're like, imagine. You're in Belgium. All of a sudden, boom, crash landing. What is it?
It's an alien
It's
ship.
aliens. What's inside of it?
We don't know.
But we found this. Well, shit, you killed the timing, Kevin.
And, dude, yeah, and you could go like...
Wait,
one,
wait, hold on. Wait.
One of your scientists...
You know what's inside it? No, okay, you stop. You know what's inside it?
What?
Alien technology, a.k.a. this. Give us money.
Dude, what if
Try
they're, like,
reverse engineering
What if
that.
your scientists like go into the spaceship and they go like, "Hey, we found something that like could be a toy. You want to sell it and make a bunch of money?"
Yeah.
Thank
All
you
right,
for
guys.
watching
Well,
the
thanks
Valleycast.
for. We'll see you next time. Bye.